it like that. Ooh, hang on, that is the throb of a turbocharged flat-4 engine. A sound which all over the world heralds the imminent arrival of a moron.
And it did here, too.
It's Richard Hammond, everybody, who I suspect has started to dye his hair. See what you think.
It's a cracking car, the Volvo 850R. This one's done 145,000 miles. It's just clicked over, in fact, onto that figure, and you wouldn't really know. It's so smooth, the transmission is excellent, the engine is silky, everything works, except the air conditioning. But at least that saves me the effort of getting really annoyed when the other two deliberately break it out of spite, jealousy, and small-mindedness.
Couple of rules you need to know really about Uganda if you're coming here. Number one, if you're a male homosexual and you indulge in your homosexuality, it's life imprisonment. That's very important to know. Also, it is compulsory here for motorcyclists to wear crash helmets, unless you are a woman on your way back from the hairdressers. Then you are allowed to wear a carrier bag on your head instead. I promise that's true.
Except that bit.
Jeremy broke out his vast and sophisticated toolkit.
What else is electrical in here?
Not the exhaust manifold.
Yes, I've done the fuse box, if that's what that is. Is that
That's an air filter.
Wow! It's my town!
We've just entered Jezza.
Oh, no.
When I say we've just entered Jezza, that's a disgusting thought. We've come into Jezza. No, we haven't come into Jezza.
Jezza Church. They've actually had a church where they worship me.
Protect and serve. I've never seen that and those close. That doesn't make any sense at all.
You'll like this, James.
There is Jezza's back alley. Well found.
I could...
I think he started to dye his hair. Do you? You have a look. No, he's 45, there isn't a grey. You know Paul McCartney? Yeah. Go and have a look at that.
I think if I maybe just...
Oh, easy, yeah, that'll fit.
Yeah.
Well, is it nearly in? Let's have a look. Pretty close. What you've got now is like a big rear spoiler.
That's how it runs. Right, I think it is time to pull out of Jezza. I just hope nobody sees me doing it.
Oh, my God. Hammond! He redeemed himself. And this is where you brought me for breakfast. No breakfast then, obviously, because Christ the King, as it turns out, is shut.
Yeah.
It's weird, is Christ the King hasn't risen yet. That's the problem.
I've uncovered one design feature in here that I don't like.
The driver?
No, every time I brake, my curtain closes. Braking.
And then, to add to the misery, I discovered there had been treachery.
How long's that been there?
Grief. You must have
Hammond, I know what your panto face is.
gouged the...
Hammond, where is that?
What are those big, really big things?
Hammond,
Because they could rip steel. Oh, yeah, it won't do it that now, will it?
I know exactly where it is.
I've no idea, and you'll never
Mate!
get it out of me. Not that there
Is that thing on the front of your car made out of my door?
Yes, it is.
Can you give me a
Is
tow?
that my door?
What?
It is from my... I know it's from my door.
Well, you're not using that bit, and it was more useful on my car. You didn't
Right,
even
well,
notice.
that's it. That's it.
Can you give me a tow?
No!
As dawn broke, the peace and serenity of this beautiful Ugandan morning was shattered by the bellow of a wild animal.
Clarkson!
If I know James May at all, but I'm sorry to have to say I do, he won't be so cross about the theft of half of his bonnet as he will be about the shoddiness of the execution of the theft. It's not a neat job. That will rankle.
Look at it. I mean, that looks like it was done with a knife and fork by the council. It's not square, it's not neat, he's wasted material, he's left sharp edges, it's all bent. I cannot conceive of the mind of a man who would look at that and think that was the right way to do it.
I don't mind you taking a bit of my bonnet. That's fair. I do mind you doing such an appalling bloody job of it, you ham-fisted oaf.
Honestly, I could do a better job than that with the end of a bulldozer.
Well, I couldn't find any tools.
The back of the car is full of bloody tools. The biggest tool in this operation was you.
A pair of tin snips looks like a pair of robust scissors, and their
Function is obvious. They are obviously not a hammer.
This could go on.
Obviously not a screwdriver. They are obviously not a spanner. They are obviously designed.
There we go, that's got rid of him.
that.
But look on the bright side, James. It's going to be a scorcher today. Oh, my God!
Oh! Did that...
Oh, dear.
My handbrake bounced up and has broken my hotel
Oh, you got
viewing
glass in your duvet.
Stupidest idea in history.
And now, Rwanda. I don't know anything about Rwanda.
As it turned out, James knew even less.
James,
What?
apparently they drive on the other side of the road in Rwanda.
Do they really?
James, really, we're not fooling you.
Yeah.
The paperwork did indeed take an age, but happily, Jeremy and I found a way to pass the time.
Funny. Ha ha ha.
Despite the calm stillness of the evening, James plainly still had a bee in his bonnet. About his bonnet.
This evening, I am going to need these. And I'm going to need these and this. And I'm going to need these tin snips, which are like scissors, but much stronger. I'm going to need those. I'm going to need all these things for this evening.
No.
Good morning, viewers. I'm afraid things may have got a little out of hand in camp last night, but it's good news. I found another piece of scrap metal and I managed to mend my bonnet.
I'll admit, I was furious when James stole my bonnet scoop. But then on Jeremy's car, I found something that does the job just as well. I'm calling it the poop scoop.
I was a bit cross about losing my lavatory, but then, staggeringly, in the middle of a remote field in Tanzania, I found a rear window that fitted into the back of my car. I mean, it looks like it's meant to be there. It's uncanny.
Rather sceptically, Hammond and I went back to get my Volvo.
Crack on.
Our Father who art in heaven, if you're there, make it go upside down. Please, please, please.
Soon we stopped to check on the course of our beautiful river. And here we saw the most amazing wildlife yet.
They are the funniest creatures on earth, aren't they? Why are they so funny? This one's been to the Daktari shop in Florida, hasn't he, for his
Every
outfit?
single piece of kit's got a lot.
Americans, I don't know why, but American tourists, and I know we watched in America, we're not saying you're all like this, but when you travel, you're
ridiculous.
hysterical.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine children of the future learning in history lessons about Sir Richard Hammond? Nobody wants to think of that. The River Nile.
I'm going to put my finger in it, excuse me. That is the root of civilization that nourished
your
the
finger.
ancient Egyptians. No, not my finger, the water.
That's going to...
Wait for the birdie. 3, 2, 1.